Warrington Wolves 24, Catalan Dragons 32. A brilliant win this for the Dragons at the HJ. When you consider there was no Theo Farge, no Jaden Nicarima, no Artemore, they still managed to go to the HJ and win the game. The game for me was won in the first 12 minutes. A shocking start by Sam Burgess's men. They came into this game top of Super League. Many people saying they hadn't played anyone other than Catalan in that opening game in Perpignan. But that was disingenuous to Hull KR away at Craven Park. But it has to be said, Warrington needed to win this game, especially with the players that Catalan had out. And quite frankly, the opening 12 minutes was a disaster. No argument. The defensive frailty was unbelievable. Ashton will want his time again against Tom Davis. What was Matt Duffy doing? We've given Matt Duffy loads of plaudits, but I don't know where he'd gone. I mean, I took the mickey out of Jared O'Connor doing shopping for his wife earlier in the season. I have to say, I don't know where he was going for a walk, Mr. Duffy. I think he had his dog with him and he was somewhere on the canal because, quite frankly, he weren't looking for a rugby ball, was it? Unbelievable that from Matt Duffy. How I said that, having said that, though, he did come back and have a half-decent game from there on in, but absolutely terrible. And then Ben Garcia, the mighty Ben Garcia, goes in and it's 18-0 after 12. Sam Burgess must be scratching his head. And even though McNamara's come out with these 2 points, I think he'd be disappointed. If I'm being perfectly honest, the fact that they allowed Warrington back into this game, and I have to say, there were periods in the second half where it looks as if Warrington could actually come back and get the W in their favour. It didn't happen, of course. Very fortuitous Abdul try at the end. I thought there was a knock-on in there. Don't know what your thoughts were, but hey, it's all in the record books now. It doesn't matter. And as for Stuart Pike on Sky Sports, oh dearie, dearie me. I mean, can we please have commentators who know rugby league players? I mean, Zay Musgroves, Joe Philbin, Toby King, he's Matty Ashton. Oh my Lord. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, I come back, watched it on the telly, and oh my Lord, what is going on here? It's got to be better than that. You know, let's get some proper commentary, please, Sky. I mean, I wouldn't mind. They even have people in their ear telling them who the players are, and they still can't get them right. Absolutely shocking. Shocking commentary. Great try for Zay Musgrove. He'll be pleased with that. Toby King took his well. Good to see Jimmy Harrison on the score sheet as well for Warrington Wolves. Their best try, clearly the George Williams one. Outstanding play from the England captain there. Johnston with 2 tries. I thought Cesar Rouge had a great game at fullback. You've got to give Rouge a lot of credit in this one. You know, got his try. Very, very comfortable on the high ball yesterday. No errors from him. He'll be pleased with his outing, as I'm sure Steve McNamara will be pleased with his performance for the Catalan Dragons. I think the only other real player of note for Warrington yesterday was probably Lachlan Fitzgibbon. I thought, yet again on the left edge, Fitzgibbon looks like a well-oiled machine. 15 carries, 136 metres, 4 tackle busts and a clean break from him. 16 tackles indeed. Also very solid indeed. Right, back to the Catalan Dragons. There's no doubt about it. Catalan are the real deal. They've been there year in, year out. I think they've got a quality roster. The fact they've gone to the HJ without those 3 big playmakers in their side and come away with a win, that will delight Steve McNamara without question. Real solid performance right across the park, I have to say. It was a team effort from the Catalan Dragons. There was some moments of genius in there for Abdul with his boot was really, really good. Thought Leon Hayes played well as well for Warrington in that respect. He tried to control the game as best he could for the wire, but Abdul again showing his qualities for the Catalan Dragons in this one. Again, I really do have to scratch my head. Where they get these man of the matches from, I will never ever know. Tom Davies picking it up on Sky Sports, an absolute shocker. Don't get me wrong, he was all right. He got 18 carries, 165 metres. He got his try, 4 tackle busts and a clean break. But Tom Johnston on the other side, 2 tries, 2 assists, 14 carries for 115. He did a clean break himself and he did a couple of tackle busts. I mean, for me, you've got to say that Johnston, you know, having scored 2 and set up 2, plus decent numbers across the park, how's Johnson not the player that gets the man of the match? Really interesting that as far as I'm concerned. Didn't see the Davis one, I have to say. And of course, next up for the Catalan Dragons will be St Helens at home next week. That is a massive game for both sides. Of course, Saints sitting top now after that win against the Warriors on Good Friday. That's going to be a belter, isn't it, next week? As for Warrington, they go to Headingley. Again, another mouth-watering prospect. 2 teams that will want to challenge that top 3 from last season, Wigan, Catalan and Saints. They'll want to, again, bounce back from this loss. Leeds, of course, winning against Castleford. It's a real topsy-turvy bit of, games for these type of teams, isn't it? KRs, Salfords, etc. They're winning one, losing one. It's going to be an interesting game, that, Headingley, next week. I'm really looking forward to that. Right, who are we giving the 3-2-1 to? Well, I've already given the hint. Tom Johnston, for me, all day long. Has to be 3. Yes, one of his tries was a gift. But yet again, two setups in this. Another try to his credit. Always a willing runner out the backfield. Really, really good performance from Tom Johnston. That's who I'm giving the 3 points to. The 2 points I'm going to give to Jordan Abdul. I thought his kicking game was superb. Yes, he got that try. He also set up 2 tries for his teammates. 12 attacking kicks in this. His kicks in general play caused Warrington time and time again massive, massive problems. And I'm going to give the 1 point to George Williams on his return. You can't knock Williams. He's come back from injury and yet again had a stellar game for the Wire. A beautiful try, possibly the try of the game coming the way of Williams. Do you agree with that? 3-2-1. Every conceivable stat other than the scoreboard points to a Warrington Wolves win. They completed more sets. They carried the ball for longer. They made more tackleables. They made less errors in defence. I mean, every single conceivable stat says that Warrington should have won this. The bottom line was the opening 12 minutes cost them the game. It's as simple as that. If that first 12 minutes, it's tight, it's 0-0, I think Warrington probably it could have been a different game. But you cannot allow a team with the quality of Catalan to go ahead 18-0 after 12 minutes and expect to come back and win. They were close to doing it, but that's just simply not good enough. Lots for Sam Burgess there to really think about going into that game at Headingley. As for Steve McNamara, he will be delighted. There you go. Warrington Wolves 24, Catalan Dragons 32. Were you at the game? What did you make of it? What do you make of the 3-2-1? What are you making of Warrington thus far this season? Can Catalan do it again? All these questions and more. Get in the chat. Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget the membership. We'll be back later on with Salford Red Devils against Lee Leopards in the Sheds. But for now,